Okay guys, this is Coronado Cavern. It goes way farther back than this. Skittles is trying to figure out what the reverb is. It definitely smells like a damp basement in here. Skittles is just staying right next to me. If I recall, I went down in that little slot there where that overhang is, and it goes back in far, but we need to go up and over this. Skittles, because we want to. See right here, the ceiling's probably 20 feet up, but in the very back, the room's even bigger. You okay, Skittles? You need a headlamp? I think there was only one other group of people that was in here when I was in here last time. But, yeah. Maybe that one just goes around through there, but I think it goes back in there farther. Maybe it was that hole there I went down in. It was way back in there. It connects with the back room, but most of the time it's collapsed. When I was down there, it was collapsed part way. If that's the tunnel I'm thinking it is. It actually could be that one there that I was down in. Possibly. Let's see. And then there's like old graffiti up on top here from years and years ago. Whole bunch. Yeah, I think that's the tunnel I went back in. It goes way far back to the other side of the room. But it's collapsed, at least when I was there part way. You'd need to bring a bucket in to clear it out. Whoop, hit my back on my backpack. There's another room. As you can see, it's opened up. Skittles, you're wrapping me up. So we got to go through this area here. Oh, this is just cool. Let's go through this spot here. This is a very well-known cavern. Coronado, the Spanish guy, I forgot what his name is. It's named after him, which I guess in southern Arizona here, he did some exploring years ago. The conquistadors, I guess you'd call it. There's some stalactite. Oh, that's a stalagmite on the bottom. Stalactites are on the top. Stalagmites are on the bottom, if I recall. Let's see. Got a little tunnel heading that way. Dinky little one's there. This is the big back room here. I believe so. That's why it's echoing so much. It's huge. Like you could have an army back here. But this cave is actually monitored by the Border Patrol because they have, what do you call it? I'm right next to the border of Mexico. And so that is why it's monitored. Yeah, this room is huge in here. That dark spot there I thought was someone real quick. Back in the back side here, I think it's somewhere back in there. There's actually daylight in a grade. These are the really big stalactites and stalagmites. There's a hole back in there. I've been in that hole. It goes back pretty far. But, woo! Someone made a little cavern thing there. They call those Caverns. Those Caverns don't complain and gripe. They just stay there. Yeah, back there's a hole. If you follow that up, there's an entrance on the back end. They have graded off. Yeah, right there they connected. Pretty much connected there. But it looks pretty cool. You make it up here okay, Skittles? Yeah, look at those. Sadly, we got people who break it off, these minerals, and take them home with them. And that's sad. But look at all these minerals. It's just cool looking. Yep. Thought I heard something scampering. I think it was just mosquitoes. A little bit of dust in the air since I'm walking, but look at that one there. Pretty cool. Hanging from the ceiling. Doing okay, Skittles? Oh, you okay, bud? Huh? You all right? You know, how about this? Should we rest a little bit? All right, Skills, we'll rest a little bit. Okay? All right.